All right, today we're going to get right into it. I am going to list some ailments. If you have any of these ailments, I want you to pay close attention to this video and share it with your friends, because by the time the video is over, you might have a better understanding on why you have these ailments and why no medication is helping. I'm not a doctor and I don't play one on social media, but what I'm about to do is just uncover some of the stories that I found, investigations that I found concerning this topic, and share with you the information that I found. From this website, it says if you have allergies, anxiety, asthma, brain fog, breathing difficulties, chronic sore or raspy throat, dizziness, ear aches, eye and skin irritations, flatulence, flu-like symptoms, headaches, heat flashes, itching unexplained, metallic taste in your mouth, nausea or vomiting, nosebleeds unexplained, panic attacks, persistent coughing, respiratory problems, short-term memory loss, stomach aches, suicidal thoughts, tinnitus, you know, that short-term ringing in your ear, and many other symptoms. Do you suffer from any of those? Or do you have friends that maybe have acid reflux, attention deficit, hyperactivity disorder, also known as ADHD, allergies, Alzheimer's disease, aluminum buildup in the pineal gland, asthma, autism, autoimmune disease, blood in the urine, borderline personality disorder, cancer, chronic fatigue, depression, easy bruising, eye problems, nearsighted and farsightedness, fibromyalgia, floaters in the eyes, gastritis, heart arrhythmias, heart disease, high cholesterol, hyperglycemia. Oh my gosh, I'm going to keep going. Irritable bowel syndrome, insomnia, learning disabilities, lung disease, lupus, erythematous, multiple sclerosis, oily skin, Parkinson's, rheumatoid arthritis, schizophrenia, short-term memory loss, sleep disorder, spider veins, tetanus again, white coating of the tongue, and a lot of other symptoms. Man, I had no idea. Quite a list of ailments in today's video. Now I'm going to go over why maybe you could be suffering from some of those ailments. Besides the food from the store causing some of those ailments, I'm a firm believer that the food at the store is causing you to get sick. Read the label sometimes. You probably can't pronounce most of the ingredients in your food that you're consuming on a daily basis, and you might want to change that. But today, we're actually going to be talking about chemtrails. Oh my gosh, you can't believe it. Conspiracy number 5,864. New Hampshire has become the second state in the U.S. to potentially outlaw the spraying of aerosolized particulate matter into the skies, a phenomenon commonly referred to as chemtrails. So if they don't exist, if there's no such thing, why are they trying to ban them over the state of New Hampshire? We're going to get right into the article here. We're going to talk about some of the stuff that they're talking about, and we're going to I'm going to outlay so much information in this video that by the end of it, you're going to have a better understanding why you have the ailments. You're going to have a better understanding how to attack the problem. And you're going to be able to share this video with your friends because it's going to be chock full of legitimate, good information. One of the things that New Hampshire is looking at is what's causing this is the emissions. What emissions? The intentional release of polluting emissions, including cloud seeding, weather modification, excessive electromagnetic radio frequencies, and microwave radiation.
This short but important video was captured over Nashville, Tennessee on December 20th, 2019. The three jet aircraft visible in this film footage are C-17 Globemasters. The only entities that possess these aircraft, C-17s, are military. What you see occurring in this video are U.S. military cargo tanker aircraft dispersing materials into the atmosphere. We're officially told by government agencies and by the entire science community that climate engineering operations are only a proposal. We are told that if climate engineering, geoengineering, solar radiation management programs were to be deployed as a last-ditch measure against the unfolding climate collapse, that it would be done with jet aircraft that would spray tens of millions of tons of reflective, toxic, heavy metal, and polymer particulates into the atmosphere.
The General Court finds that many atmospheric activities such as weather modification, stratospheric aerosol injections, solar radiation modification, and other forms of geoengineering involving the intentional release of polluting emissions harmful to human health and safety, the environment, agriculture, wildlife, aviation, state security, and the economic state of New Hampshire. You heard that right, folks. New Hampshire is now actively trying to ban chemtrails over their state. Now, as I mentioned earlier, Texas was the first state last year to address this. Texas made history last year when state representatives looked into changing a law to ban dangerous atmospheric aerosol spraying without prior approval and testing of the chemicals being sprayed. Yes, you heard that right. They are literally admitting they're allowing people willy-nilly to spray in the skies chemicals that have not even been tested for human consumption or what they could do to the environment or anything else. And I find that very alarming. Now, you notice in that clip that he had mentioned Tennessee, I have right here in 2009 on November 5th, the Committee on Science and Technology, House of Representatives, the 111th Congress of Tennessee had a big meeting. And what did they meet about? Geoengineering. And they're assessing the implications of large-scale climate intervention. One of the paragraphs in this document that they released says, Geoengineering. It is for these reasons that geoengineering activities are considered by some climate experts and policymakers to be a potential emergency tool in a much broader, long-term, slower-acting global program of climate change mitigation and adaptation strategies. Dr. John Holdren, director of the Office of Science and Technology Policy and President Obama's lead science advisor, asserted that while geoengineering proposals are currently problematic due to a potential environmental side effect and financial costs, the possibility has got to be looked at as an emergency approach. While the deployment of geoengineering will likely remain a very controversial subject, an increasing number of experts are calling for a robust and transparent international research and development program to help determine which, if any, geoengineering proposals have a potential for slowing climate change and which carry unacceptable environmental consequences. So that was from 2009. Now, I must also bring to your attention that you are being gaslighted on the regular. Every time you try to bring up about the chemtrails, everyone's trying to tell you that you're crazy, you don't know what you're talking about, there's no such thing. Those are just the vapor trails called contrails after the plane flies by. So I'm going to share with you guys, this is an article from PolitiFact. Okay, it's like a fact-checked article, right? So if you post on Facebook about chemtrails, they're going to fact-check that article and they're going to tell you this. This says chemtrails are not causing diseases. They're not even real. Do you guys understand what gaslighting is? Please look up the word gaslighting and what it means. That's what's happening right here. They're telling you to ignore what you see with your eyes, ignore what you feel with your body, ignore what you're seeing, ignore it all. Just listen to us. Okay? That's PolitiFact. Now here's Texas, H.R. 2977.
7th Congress, First Session, H.R. 2977, to preserve the cooperative, peaceful uses of space for the benefit of all humankind by permanently prohibiting the basing of weapons in space by the United States, and to require the President to take action to adopt and implement a world treaty banning space-based weapons directed at individual persons or targeted populations for the purpose of information war, mood management, or mind control of such persons or populations, or III, by expelling chemical or biological agents in the vicinity of a person. B. Such terms include exotic weapons systems such as electronic, psychotronic, or information weapons. E. Chemtrails, i.e., high-altitude, ultra-low-frequency weapons.
Wow, I like how Texas actually concluded that little video segment there with the radio waves, mood-altering stuff, chemtrails, the aluminum, all these kind of things going on. All the things the conspiracy people have been talking about for quite a while are right in your face. So now if you remember the front of the video, we talked about some of the side effects that could possibly be from the chemtrails. Now we're going to talk about what could possibly be in the chemtrails from this website. They say aluminum, arsenic, barium salts, cadmium, desiccated human blood cells, ethylene dibromide, lead, magnesium, mercury, mold spores, copper, mycoplasma, polymer fibers, radiocesium, sharp titanium shards. Wow. Strontium, submicron particles, unidentified living bacteria, uranium, and many other toxins. Remember the front of the video? Maybe you're starting to connect some dots. So the best suggestion would be follow Off Grid with Doug and Stacy as we start going into 2024, talking about detoxing, setting up our own private servers and websites so we can actually communicate with you guys. I have a lot more information that I can't even really share because this will get flagged by YouTube and by Facebook and social media stuff, just like I said earlier in the video. So if you want all the information that I have right here, I'll send it to you in an email tonight. Today's 1/11/2024. I will send this to you tonight if you're signed up on our email list. If you'd like to get signed up, go to offgridwithdougandstacy.com, fill out the box, and then you'll get an email confirming your subscription. This is totally free. And then you hit the blue box, and that confirms your subscription. I think a lot of people miss that two-step authentication process or whatever, right? So make sure you hit the blue box and then you'll be on the list. I'll be sending this stuff out tonight, and I really don't send out a lot of emails. I'm trying to get better at it, but this is really important, y'all. A lot of people have been complaining about the last year or two about their gardens not producing as well. We're seeing livestock problems out here on the homestead, the constant flying and the tic-tac-toe patterns in the sky. This is all real, and we have to get a handle on it. We're going to have to start also lobbying our selected officials, you know, the ones that are supposed to represent the people, because no one is talking about this. No one is talking about this, and they all know this is going on, and I don't understand it. So make sure you share the video. We want to get some public awareness going on. Hit that thumbs up on your way out. Thanks for watching our videos and being subscribed to our channel, and we'll see you guys on the next video.